So far we've done Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, and Aquarius. Watch the Taurus one, guys. There's orbs that came popping up in there. And like I said in the other ones, it does not have to be a love relationship. It could be any connection you have. A friend, family member, co-worker. Cancer it is. Okay? The same rules apply across the board. No, we don't treat another human being better than the other. Okay, so just make sure that you watch the other readings because it actually shows you like how they're okay. So this is about how they feel about us. Then it's actually going to show us how we're coming across to people. Okay, so relationships are always here. Well, relationships are here to help us learn about ourselves. Okay, so that's why relationships are so hard. So it's about for us to learn about ourselves. It's lessons for ourselves. Okay, so that's why the tarot is generally based around relationships because we're here to learn and grow. Ta-da! Okay, so this is how Cancer feels about Gemini. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. My channel is on fire, and I could not do without you guys, so I appreciate it so much for all the love and support. Please, 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 if you haven't subscribed or liked, please do so. I need those algorithms. All right, so nice. So far, we have the King of Swords, the Empress. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels. I'm truly grateful. Please tell me how Cancer is feeling about Gemini. I cannot predict the future, guys, because God has given us free will, meaning today you go left, tomorrow you go right. That would be different energy. That's all this is energy, okay? Every card has an energy. Everything has energy. This whole universe is based. That's how this universe operates. It's fueled on energy, you guys. Who, that one wanted to come out? The Emperor. Okay, let's see if it comes out. Trust me, guys, if it's meant to come out, it will come out. Okay, trust in your intuition, trust in your instincts. When you are meant to watch this video, you are meant to watch it. My readings are timeless. However, I will never recycle readings, okay? I know other tarot readers do that, and they're free to do whatever they want. But to me, I just kind of think it's deceptive, and I just don't like that. Whoa! And nothing to say, and then bam, a lot to say. So I'm not going to take these because of the way that they fell out. So I'm going to put them back. Thank you, Spirit Guides. I'm so grateful. There's like 3 more, please. Like I said, if it's meant to be, see, okay. Temperance in reverse. You got Temperance in a couple other ones too. That's Archangel Michael. These Spirit Guides, Angels, I'm truly grateful. Okay, 2 more, please. 2 more. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, yeah. I cannot predict the future, like I said, because God gave us free will. Okay, so, all right, here we are. This is how Cancer feels about you, Gemini. Don't forget, like I said, to please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. None of my videos are ever going to be perfect, nor am I ever going to be perfect, so nobody's perfect in this world. So I do apologize if I'm not up to par for you guys. There's other readers. However, I'm 100% transparent, and that's all. So anyways, I cannot predict the future, so that's what I'm not here for. I am not here for. What I do is I explain the cards to you. You tell your story, because not every Gemini and every Cancer is going through the exact same thing that you guys are. So I give different, whatever Spirit wants me to, whatever I see, the energy that I see, or however I'm reading it, is what I'm supposed to be conveying to you. That's so you can see something in a different way, different light, see the energies that are around you, understand something better, make better decisions, you know, like things like that, okay? But I cannot predict the future at all. So anyways, let's get to it. So this is how Cancer feels about Gemini. So this is the King of Swords. The swords are air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Kings are air, swords are air, so this is air, air, okay? So every king, he is at his attainment, success. He is, you know, he knows what he knows. You know, he is who he is for a reason, right? So this is the King of Swords. This directly, he's got his saying is unveiling truths behind appearances. And what that means, he's the only king in the whole deck that he's actually, or the only court card, or the only king in the whole tarot, he's actually facing us. Do you see that? He's not looking to the left and he's not looking to the right. He's looking dead at us. Okay, so what that means that he sees, or unveiling truth behind appearances, is that he's not looking to the left of the past because he can't change that, and that causes depression, right? He's not looking to the right, which is the future, because that causes anxiety, because we cannot control the future. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we deal with it and moving forward from it. So That's why he's present in this moment, okay? That's why he sees. He can see unveiling truths behind appearances. So this specifically is Aquarius energy. So Cancer feels resistant to change. He has dug in and will not compromise his position. You will not win a battle of wills with this person to even have a chance of changing this person's mind. You will have to actually present unrefutable facts. Okay, so that's how Cancer feels. They're not moving, they're budged. Like I said, he knows what he knows. He's a lot of attainment, a lot of success. It'll take a lot to change him, his mind about anything, or to try to convince him about something. Okay, now the Empress. The Empress is number 3 in the major arcana. Very beautiful. Fertility. You could get pregnant, or that somebody might be pregnant, or this could also is considered the mother card. It's also, if that has nothing to do with any of you, then that could also just be like a birth of a new idea, or birth of a, or it could be nature, something. This is very beautiful, very nurturing card. Okay, so the Empress is number 3, and it's kind of cool how this came out, because remember the Emperor tried to come out? Those two are, they're matches. So Cancer does feel safe, protected, and nurtured in your company. Your beauty and your kind-hearted nature will be what draws this person to you. This is an ideal time to express what it is in your heart. Okay, so Spirit wants you to tell Cancer how you feel about them. And then we have Temperance in reverse. So this is Sagittarius energy. Temperance, to me, it's kind of like finding the flow, right? See that, finding a way to make it work. Temperance to me also is like keeping our emotions or our feelings tempered. So that means like, don't be too sensitive. Don't be, don't be enraged, things like that. Okay. So this is number 14. 14 could be significant, or a 5 if your life path number 5, or they are, or 5 resonates with you in any way. But it's in reverse, right? So this is Archangel Michael, and he's got his foot in the water. So that means he's control of his temper, right? He balances out. And you can see right here, that's like finding the even flow. Like if you two are complete polar opposites, like if you're a different race or age or something like that, it's like finding that middle ground, right? So in reverse, Cancer, so this doesn't mean that they think that you don't have control of your emotions or anything. Like I said, I will always give you guys more than one option, because you know your story, you know what's going on. So, and then also, like I do give, well, you're like, well, how am I going to know if you're giving all these options how they feel? Well, I'm telling you how they feel, but within the cards, we often mirror the people that we're connected to, because we're drawn to them for a reason, right? And like I told you, we learn lessons, the biggest lessons from any connection, any person, okay? So Cancer does feel that there is an imbalance in this relationship. When Temperance is reversed, one person's cup may feel full, while the other's is running empty. Okay, see the cups right there. So individual fulfillment found in independent activities will help. Okay, so they feel like this relationship or this connection that you're in, whatever it is, whether it's a work relationship, friendship, love relationship, a pet relationship, whatever it is, they feel like this is out of balance. Okay, they feel like one partner's cup is full, the other one's empty. So they feel like it's not reciprocating. Okay, so tell them how you feel, and Spirit wants you to tell them how you feel, so that could help fill up these cups. Now here we have the 7 of Pentacles. So Pentacles represents our earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. It is anything in our physical material world. So if you look at the pentacle, it looks like it is a coin. It could be about money, it could be about a job, it could be about a car, it could be whatever in our physical world. Okay, so now 7s on the tree of life are illusionary success, meaning that our egos, our pride, right? What we feel in our human nature that we are entitled to, right? So this is the moon and Aquarius. So in reverse, Cancer is feeling like you are letting your past unrelated issues affect your present relationship. So try not to be overly suspicious or accusing them. This will just make them keep their guard up. Okay, so I did talk about this in the Aquarius reading too as well. Aquarius does feel like, Geminis are taking things from like old hurts from the past and bringing them in here. So what I was telling Aquarius or Geminis in that Aquarius reading is that, yes, we go through situations in life, especially, like I said, relationships are very hard, and we get bruised and we get bumped along the way, and it does it's damage to us, right? But we were meant to go through that for a reason. And it's not to hold it against somebody else or to bleed on somebody else or to make them pay for what somebody else did to us. We need to learn and grow, take the lesson that was put in front of us and then apply it in our lives and leave the rest behind. If you can't do that, then I would dig a little bit deeper and find out what wound that is causing this. Because if anything negative to, like, if you, like, well, what time are you get, well, like, they get to work, right? And you're like, call me when you get to work. I'm like, why? That's kind of scary, right? If you don't trust them, maybe it's because you don't trust yourself, or maybe it's because of what somebody else did to make you feel like you cannot trust people. But that's not true, right? One bad person or one bad apple, they do say it spoils them all, but that's only a mindset. That's only the way we want to look at it and think about it. That's not fair if you treat them like that because of a past person, because they're not the ones that actually, made you lose that trust. If they are, then that's up to you to deal with it or not. If you decide to stay with somebody after they do that, then you need to forgive them because you decided to work through it. You can't keep making that person pay for that whole time. That's not fair. And nobody will stay with you for that. Nobody would, I mean, I wouldn't want to. And that's another thing too. If you want to be able to trust them and you want them to trust you, then give them that trust. Until they break it or give you a reason not to, it's not fair for them just to automatically fail when they didn't do anything to fail, right? It's like going to a classroom and then the teacher giving you an F. Like, why didn't you take the test yet? No, it doesn't matter. The other student failed, so now you're going to fail. Do you see what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. Make that make sense, right? So, give them the benefit of the doubt. If you know that you're trusted, then you need to trust them. And until they break that trust, then you deal with it. But until then, you're going to only push people away by not trusting them, and then they're going to start not trusting you. Okay? It's like a non-stop cycle, and you don't want to bring that into a new relationship. Like I said, if you still have issues and problems, you just can't do it, I would try to dig a little bit deeper and find out the root cause of that, and why you don't trust people, and hopefully you can get to the bottom of it. But remember, you can never heal anybody else. You can only heal yourself, and nobody could ever love you more than you love yourself. Okay, guys? All right, now let's go on. So this is the Page of Wands. Wands are fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. So wands are like passion, fire. They're like action cards, right? Announcements, messages. So you might be getting a message from them, from Cancer. This is Earth, and it's Earth. Yeah, so pages are Earth, and wands are fire. Okay, so imagine that. So this is vitality. This is quickening to come alive. Okay, so Cancer is an eternal optimist, also a free spirit, and will resist any limitations that may threaten to entrap them. So represent positive, fun, loving person whose only desire is to have a good time. So so I'm not surprised at all the way that Cancers, how they feel about you, because it seems like that's perfect for any Cancers that I know. So if you can see, I just want to tell you this is their major arcana card. So he's on a chariot, and he's got two sphinxes right here. One's black and one's white. So that's night and day, black and cold, or black and white, hot and cold, right? Those are two complete polar opposites, and they're trying to veer him in different directions. He is so strong-willed. First of all, he doesn't even need any harnesses or reins. You see that? He doesn't need it because he steers that with what's inside of him right here. And he never ever veers off his path, even though he has those sphinxes going like this. He stays right on his path. So that's how strong-willed he is. So I do 100% believe that this reading was perfect for Cancer, because they are strong-willed, and they will it's very hard to convince them otherwise, right? So let's see what messages Spirit has for this connection with Gemini and Cancer. Oh, that one wanted to pop out, but it didn't. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. My channel is going through the roof, and I thank you so much for your support and everything else. But if you have not subscribed yet, guys, please, please, please subscribe. Like the channel. I need those algorithms. All right, so we have the Star card. That is Aquarius energy. This is about healing. Let's see what else. We have the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. So the Empress and the Emperor are divine counterparts, like I said. So if you are dealing with a Cancer, you and that person are divine counterparts. I'm truly grateful. And then the next one we got is the Queen of Pentacles. Are there any other messages you have for Gemini? Ooh, that's too many. Thank you, Spirit. Any messages? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And look at the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like good luck. It's a cycle. It's like good karma. It's, if this, you were asking a question, it's yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And look at the Seven of Cups in reverse. That means that I'm now making good choices. So nice to see, nice to see. So here we are, the star. So like I told you, the star is Aquarius energy. This is healing, okay? So if you can, if the other cards, if you were seeing the other cards like the Rider-Waite, this is like dried, dead land, and she's actually bringing this dried, dead land back to life with water. Water is our feelings and our emotions. So she's actually healing what has, you know, kind of died. And so anything that doesn't grow dies, guys. Okay, so keep that in mind. You have to nurture things for it to be able to live and survive. You have to nurture things in order for it to love you back, right? That's just the way it is. You can't just always worry about yourself. That's not the way that it works. You have to give as much in that cup as you want in yours. And make sure that they're giving it back, otherwise your cup will run dry, right? So this is a star card, so 17 may be significant, a number, or 8 could also be a life path number, so if that resonates at all. So here there's hope, nice, faith, purpose, healing, renewal, and spirituality. So awesome. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Like I said, the Empress and the Emperor, these are divine counterparts. So you and the Cancer are divine counterparts. If this is a friendship, hey, you guys are best friends, right? If this is a work relationship, then you guys are good business partners. Do you see what I'm saying? If you guys are in a relationship, you guys are soulmates. So that's what that means by that. So this is the Father card. Remember I said this is the Mother card? No, this is the Father card. So the Emperor in reverse, this is number 4. So you could be seeing 4s or life path number 4s. Take it as it resonates, guys. Don't make it make sense, like I said. Not everything's going to match everybody. So this is Aries energy and Mars, right? So in reverse, it's like domination or excessive control. Somebody might have excessive control, or maybe a lack of discipline, or maybe somebody's just inflexible in this situation, right? So that's why maybe you're having a little bit of trouble, right? If they're very stubborn and they don't want to change anything, and you're like, hey, we got to meet me halfway. Remember I said these cups have got to be reciprocating. As much effort as you're giving in, they got to give it back, right? If they're giving all the effort and you're not, that's what they said. They know this Temperance card that it's not reciprocating, right? So somebody doesn't want to budge. So if that's the way it is, well, then just carry on. I mean, you can't make somebody want. You can't, if they wanted to, they would, right? Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. If they wanted to, they would. If you wanted to, you would. Keep that in mind. So now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Remember I told you Pentacles are anything in our physical material world. This is the Queen. She's particularly good at something. To me, this is like the grandmother card. Why? Because she is the one that takes care of the home. Okay, look how she holds her pentacle close to her. She's protective. She takes care of the home front, right? Or anything in our 3D world. This is Capricorn energy, so this is perseverance and grace. Okay, so this is nurturing, practical, providing, taking care of situations, and anything in our physical material world. So it could be like somebody that stays at home and likes to cook and clean and do laundry and things like that. She nurtures the home, or she nurtures and protects her home, right? Okay, now, this is the Two of Cups. Yay! Cups are our feelings, emotions, and relationships. This is nice to see because 2s are partners. They're balanced. This is love, right? So this is what I was talking about, the cups. These are 2 of Cups. These are 2 people equally sharing that cup. This is Venus and Cancer. This is their card. And Venus is the planet of love. So this is the Lord of Love. There is a union here. It's a connection. Equally sharing love. On the same page. Mutual bond, a reconciliation, and struggles come to an end. Nice, nice, nice. That's good to hear. So this is the thing, okay? These 2 cups. Remember I told you cups are our feelings, emotions, and relationships, right? So when we're in a connection with somebody, and let's say he really likes the way that her cup tastes. Like, wow, this tastes good, right? So she's pouring into his cup and he's drinking his cup. And he's like, okay, well, I really like what this cup, I really like what's in her cup. So in order for me to keep on getting what's in her cup, I need to make sure that she is getting some back that I give to her, and then she gives back to him, and it's equally balanced, right? If one is constantly taking and the other one's constantly giving, somebody's going to end up running dry. What happens when this runs dry? In our human nature, we want that connection, that human connection, right? So if he's not giving her filling up that cup for the nourishment that she needs, she'll end up going somewhere else. And now he no longer can drink from her cup, because he no longer can drink it because she has nothing else to give. So that's the thing. If that's what I told you before, if you like something and you want it to keep going, you have to nurture that. You can't just take. It's like, oh, I like this, I want to eat it all. No, you can't do that. You have to make sure that in order for it to keep on going in a circle, right, that you give back just as much as you're giving, and you take as much as you're, like, you take as much as they give and you give as much as they take, and you just make sure it just goes together, okay? And you guys are equally balanced. But this is what it's showing that it is, so clearly you get it. So this is your reading of how Cancer feels about you, Geminis. Don't forget to watch your other readings. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Love and light.